in the home of the brave.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. In this era of player empowerment, it's often the Stars' prerogative to change teams. And so often, they choose the destination markets. For the small market teams, that leaves one option. Draft your superstar and build around him quickly. Because, guys, that clock is ticking faster than ever.
It always does. Thank you, D.A. And here we can check out the story for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And now Washington's starting group. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Harrell is out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pistons, Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. Olynyk is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Grant in at the small forward. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Now here's Beal. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Makes it off the glass. Beal's got the first basket of the game for the Wizards.
Well, Bradley Beal has turned himself into more than just a perimeter shooter. This guy can go off the dribble drive. He can score at the rack. That's nice.
Now here's Hayes. Stewart kicks to Cunningham. The shot misses. Nice D from Bryant. For the Washington Wizards, they won their last contest that game against the Pacers in Indiana. Dinwiddie off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Hayes finds Stewart. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Dinwiddie after the basket by Detroit. Now Beal, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
And so just over a minute and a half played. A second chance effort. Here's Stewart. And he banks in the layup. Stewart's got his second basket of the game.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates, really, really strong.
Yeah, we're seeing some early signs that he is on his game. That putback's a good illustration of the work he's ready to put in tonight.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. His last outing, he had 18 points, 6 to shoot. It's good.
Well, the touch and the focus, what a pretty move in the lane.
And Dinwiddie with some big shoes to fill. Steps into the vacancy Westbrook left with the Wizards.
Washington targeted Dinwiddie early in free agency.
Hayes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw good from Hayes. And so he makes both from the line.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Down low. And Harrell slams it in.
This young guy is an absolute monster at the rim. So tough for opponents to match Harrell's level of physicality.
Now here's Hayes. Dinwiddie covering. Here's Cunningham. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here now is Dinwiddie. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Now here's Cunningham, guarded closer. Here's Hayes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Trailing by 2. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
It's deflected, and he gets it back. Hits it from three-point range. Dinwiddie's got 5.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Now here's Cunningham. He's covered by Beal. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
There's Dinwiddie, covered by Hayes. Bryant in the post. He's against Olynyk. Bryant's shot is off. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. The shot's good. He has 6.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Wizards trail by 3. Beal taking his time here. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Caldwell Pope's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Wizards. Here's Hayes. This game he had 12. Clock at 6 and stolen by Harrell. Dinwiddie against Stewart. There's Beal with the 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. The Pistons have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. And the dunk by Grant.
Jeremy Grant going to give a little lesson in how to finish off a drive. Whoa.
Washington's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Inside, here's Caldwell Pope. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 8 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Now here's Hayes. Dinwiddie covering. Pass to Grant. Dinwiddie with the steal. A solo fast break. Here's Caldwell Pope. Finishes the break with a slam.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Dinwiddie drives in. Count that one. Dinwiddie's got 7 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat-out dominated the offensive end.
Cunningham kicks to Hayes. No good from outside. The Wizards with the lead. There's Beal with the three. Buries it from three-point range. Beal's got his second bucket tonight.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
To the middle. Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
So it's Washington now. Dinwiddie passes to Bryant. Here he goes. And Bryant slams it in.
When Thomas Bryant decides to put it on the deck and drive, you better watch out. That's a combination of strength and speed you've got to deal with.
Now, here's Grant playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. The shot's good from Hayes.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against Oklahoma City. Beal finds Bryant. Pass to Dinwiddie. Stewart against Bryant. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Just such a good finisher around the bucket. Thomas Bryant has so many moves he can turn to. Nice.
Olynyk dishes to Cunningham. Washington with the rebound. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent three ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
First free throw is good.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Bays checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Jackson comes in for Cunningham. And Diallo subbed in for Hayes. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bryant. Bertans comes in for Harrell. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Avdia in for Beal. Wizards leading by 3. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Kuzma. That one doesn't drop. The Pistons go the other way with it. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
And so it's Washington with it after the basket by Detroit. Got a hand on it. The drive by Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Woo! How about the quickness of Josh Jackson? Off the drive to the cup, that is dynamite.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 1. The pass to Bertans. Shoots over Grant. Bertans' shot is good. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Pass to Grant. Jackson with it. Jacks up a three. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
The wide open look here for Kuzma. Detroit with the rebound.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Diallo the pass to Bay. Shoots over Kuzma. Bay, no good. Washington's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
In the corner, Bay with it. Here's Grant. Off target from three-point range. Now the Wizards with it. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter of the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Kyle Kuzma now in year 1 of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving. Stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
The Pistons making a change here. Joseph's checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Hachimura's checked in. And both free throws good for Kuzma. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Pass to Bay. Outside Jackson. Bay against Gafford. From the top of the key, Avdia with the rebound.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
The Wizards have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Pistons trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Inside, here's deep.
Well, I'll tell you, he is showing strides in improving the passing aspect of his game. Josh Jackson, pretty look there.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Most NBA players are stars, Greg, once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman.
but he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a Conference Player of the Year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft. And it's always exciting to see a developing talent like Rui Hachimura.
There's no doubt, because the growth we've seen from him has been so encouraging. This guy works on himself, looks to improve his skill set, and you only hope the stat line continues to improve.
Now here's Bay. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shoots over Abdia. Bay gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Kuzma outside. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 6th assist on the night.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Joseph looking around. It's deflected.
Relentless defensive energy from Rui, able to outwork this man and send it back.
And so it's Washington with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, Bradley Beal has 4 brothers who played football. So, how did he settle on basketball?
Oh, Mom said in high school, whoever recruited me first basketball, football is what we stuck with. So, it was basketball.
Simple. And it seems like it worked out for him.
No question. And his mother coached him up. So, some all-around sports talent in the Beal family.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Wizards 5 right now. Daniel Gafford is out there with Hachimura. Then it's Avdia. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Dinwiddie in at point. Here's Kuzma after the basket by Detroit. And again, Washington no good. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." And Coach Dwayne Casey says, if we bring this same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen. Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks.
Well, this is tremendous athleticism from Josh Jackson. Boy, you better stay connected to his body or he's going to make you look silly.
Dinwiddie against Joseph from 12 feet out. That one wide left.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Diallo no good. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Washington. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And there's the drive. Bay, no good. The Wizards have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Dinwiddie wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Dinwiddie's got 10 points in the game.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
Jackson looking it over to the paint. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Hachimura. And Sadiq Bey picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Lee's checked in for Joseph. Then for the Wizards, Bradley Beal's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Dinwiddie. Shoots from the high post. The shot by Beal, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And here we go. Washington fast break. Got a piece of it. Lee with the steal. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. For the Pistons, Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Stewart. Cunningham comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Hayes subbed in for Diallo. Ryan is checked in for Washington. Harrell comes in for Daniel Gafford. Now, here's Cunningham. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
And Beal gets it to go.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Feeds it to Hayes. Over in the corner, Lee. He's looking for Olynyk and finds him. Nice D from Bryant. Wizards leading by 5. Beal gets a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Lee passes to Jackson. Pulls it up. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Count that bucket. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 7 now for Washington.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lee dishes to Hayes. Lee outside. Passes to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
When the young Mr. Jackson gets in the paint, it's a problem. Really forcing the defense's hand there. That's nice.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
I tell you, the potential of Josh Jackson is really enticing. This guy is a remarkable athlete. He can defend the basket at a high level. If he gets a jump shot, guys, that's consistent, look out.
Jackson hits both of them. Washington leading now by 5. Caldwell Pope outside. A floater, and again the turnover by the Wizards.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Grant, he's checked in for Detroit. And a switcher also for Washington. Bertanis, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. He's with it. He's got 10. And the pass to Grant. Pass to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Hachimura. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Cunningham.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Outside Bryant. Back to Beal. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And so it's Washington with it. 3-point lead. Now here's Hayes. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Pistons have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. The first free throw is good.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
He hits both from the stripe. Washington's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Up top, Hachimura. Covered by Lee. Here's Beal. Rebound, Detroit.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Hayes up top. Bertans defending. And the dunk by Grant.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength? Uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
Washington trailing. Beal the pass to Hachimura. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And they get it back. Lee with the steal. And here we go. And Lee with the stuff.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Wizards trail by 3. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Looking to end the run. Good D by Lee. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And he gets it to go. Hayes has got 14.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Washington has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Caldwell Pope passes to Bryant. And he drives in. Washington gets it back. And it's blocked. Lee outside. Passes it to Grant. Here's Hayes. No good. And it's Washington the other way.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Pistons?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
One more thing they've done well is challenge shooters and change shots. A lot of blocks early.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Washington calls timeout. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry it.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run 2 at him, he will immediately find the open man.
Bertans against Grant. High, arcing shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And when it comes to pure scoring output, few guys do it better than Bradley Beal.
Yeah, Bradley Beal has rounded out his offensive game. Tight handle, sweet shooter, ability to put it on the deck. His offensive focus has been unmatched. This guy is constantly probing and attacking holes in defenses.
The first one falls.
We are talking about an elite two-guard. Bradley Beal can shoot it. He can guard virtually any position on the floor, and his ability to elevate his playmaking skills has changed the equation.
And both free throws good for Beal. When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
And it's off the back rim, no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 11. Olynyk can't hit. Wizards trail by 7. And there's a whistle. That'll go on Saban Lee. That is his first foul of the game. For the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Diallo comes in for Lee. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Hayes. The Wizards also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Thomas Bryant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Hachimura. Outside, Beal. The pass to Caldwell Pope. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And not the first time we've seen this. When KCP's confident, when he's in rhythm, he can fill it up with the best of them.
Now here's Joseph. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lets it go with the 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Dinwiddie passes to Beal. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Beal's got 12 points in the game.
No one better to answer with a 3 ball than Mr. Bradley Beal.
Cunningham looking it over. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Washington with the ball after the basket by Detroit. Dinwiddie, and it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. And the Pistons making a change here. Hayes checked in. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Wizards. Avdia comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. We've got 1:48 left here in the second. Here's Dinwiddie. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now here's Joseph. 8 points his last outing. Bay passes to Grant. He gets it in there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Grant.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Washington. Kicks it to Beal. 1:11 left in the first half. And it goes down 2 points. Beal's got 14.
Every season you see Bradley Beal add an element to his game. This guy is a tenacious, versatile scorer.
Joseph, the pass to Diallo. Here's Bay from outside the arc, and another three for Detroit.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Down low, here's Kuzma. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Jackson, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. And a switcher also for Washington. Harrell's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
A slam dunk by Diallo.
I'll tell you, a terrific read from Corey Joseph. He recognizes the overcommitment of the defense and takes advantage.
Wizards trail by 10. Dinwiddie outside. With some arc, it's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 8 rebounds in this game. Driving to the basket. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. Stewart against Kuzma. Two on the clock, and that one is off. And so it's the Detroit Pistons up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And Contavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they're important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebounds as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are leading by 12. And, Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially at the offensive end. It's taken a lot of pressure off their starters. What a luxury to have a second unit that can produce.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Wizards.
we've seen a lack of focus and control for them. They've wasted a number of possessions by turning the ball over. It's simple. The score should be closer if they would protect the rock and make the smart play.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Detroit leading by 12. Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. Grant is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Olynyk in at the 5 spot. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. No good from Grant. Washington's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Beal. Detroit with the rebound. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds in this game. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Sadiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. The guy's not bad for a rebuilding team.
David, you're right. They got a good one. Thanks. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. It's a 14-point game. Lets it go from 14. No good off the front iron.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Hayes with it. Harrell on him. And here's Olynyk from the arc. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Wizards trail by 14. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. There's Beal with the 3. Detroit with the rebound. Olynyk's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they've talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's got 12. Harrell down low. Olynyk is covering. Outside for Beal. And the 3 ball is good. Beal's got 17 now.
Well, Bradley Beal entered the league with big-time range, but he has continued to extend it out.
And coming up, Montrezl Harrell said he patterned his game after the All-Star Zach Randolph. Z-Bo was undersized on paper, but was strong as an ox and found angles to finish.
Here's Harrell following the basket by Jeremy Grant. Caldwell Pope right side. They get the rebound. Tries again. Bryant trying to free himself up. No good on the layup. Detroit leading by 15. Here's Grant and the dunk by Grant.
Well, how about the opportunistic Jeremy Grant taking it strong on the drive. Love it.
Third quarter here and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And like the great Z-Bo, Montrezl Harrell might be undersized on paper, but Craig, that 7'4" wingspan levels the playing court.
Not to mention his leaping ability. Harrell's more of a dunker, quite honestly, but he also displays that soft touch inside.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 14, and that one good.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
Cunningham inside. He's covered by Beal. And it's good for 2. 15 points in the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Outside Bryant. It's tipped. Lonzo looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Lee's checked in for Detroit. Hachimura is checked in for the Wizards. Here's Beal. And again, Washington no good. Pistons leading by 17. Now Cunningham. 15 points in the game. Grant, that's good.
This may be as aggressive as Jeremy Grant gets. He is right now lighting up the opposition.
Dinwiddie right side. To the inside. And finished off by Beal.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Here's Hayes after the basket by Washington. Here's Olynyk. Count the basket. Olynyk's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Wizards trail by 19. Here now is Dinwiddie. 12 points for him. To the middle. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him. And Grant sends it back.
Well, twice on the pipes, Jeremy Grant says no, sir.
Lee bounce pass. Grant goes in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
The free throw drops for Grant. Davis Bertans checks in for Dinwiddie. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Wizards trail by 21. Pass to Hachimura. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Hachimura. Beal from long range knocks down the 3 ball. Beal's got 8 points in the quarter.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Passes it to Hayes. Grant surveying the D. Into the lane. And then Cunningham slams it in.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And Washington has possession. Following the bucket by the Pistons. It's Beal on the wing, covered by Lee to the wing right side. Harrell kicks to Beal. Shot clock at 6. Over Lee. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Now here's Hayes. Not a lot of room. Knocked loose. Grant, right side. Back to Olynyk. 3-pointer. Washington with the rebound. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Down low. Here's Harrell. Outside for Beal. Goes back up. It's good. Beal's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, Bradley Beal, known as an elite scorer. This guy's got a great mid-range. He can take advantage as he does there.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. So for the Pistons, Jackson, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Bay comes in for Cunningham. And Diallo subbed in for Hayes. Then for the Wizards, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Harrell. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Hachimura. Advia subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Now here's Lee. In the corner, Bay with it. Here's Diallo. Up and in on the layup. Diallo's got his third basket of the night right there.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That's foul number 2 for him. And, Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Pistons leading by 18. And Lee with the stuff.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Beal. 26 points for him. Kuzma outside. Gafford laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Diallo with it. 8 points for him. Here's Jackson. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. Here's Olynyk.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Wizards trail by 18. The pass to Bertans. Now Gafford shoots over Olynyk.
Okay, Kelly Olynyk getting up high for that rejection. At 7 feet, that length comes in handy.
Detroit's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Beal against Lee. Beal with the bucket. Beal's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Now here's Lee. 6 points for him. Pass to Jackson. Rebounded by the Wizards. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And it's good. 2 points. Beal's got 30 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Outside Jackson. In the corner, Bay with it. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Bay's got 8 points.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Driving inside. And finished off by Beal.
The difficult choice for the defense, right? If you sag off, he drains the jumper. In this instance, you give him a step, and he finishes with a big-time drive.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. For the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Olynyk, and Corey Joseph subbed in for Saban Lee. Pistons leading by 17. Diallo the pass to Stewart. Jackson with it. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. Beal, that's for 2. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Diallo the pass to Stewart. Shoots over Gafford. Again the miss by the Pistons. Wizards trail by 17. Here's Bertans for 3. Offensive rebound. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Kuzma passes to Gafford. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Gafford's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Now Bay. He's got 8. Pass to Diallo. Back to Bay. Jackson with it. Shot clock at 5. Over Bertans. Jackson misses.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Joseph against Beal. Stewart with the steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Joseph against Gafford. Here's Stewart. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Bradley Beal picks one up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. He hits the 2nd from the line. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Over Diallo. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. Jeremy Grant, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Detroit. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. 4th quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Daniel Gafford. He's out there with Thomas Bryant. Avdia out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. Now here's Gafford. Here's Kuzma. And it's off from 3-point range. With the drive.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Wizards trail by 18. Here now is Dinwiddie. Pass to Bryant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know what I like? Thomas Bryant doesn't lack for confidence. He forces the defense to get aggressive with him right there.
And the first one drops.
Boy, as you watch him now, it's amazing that Thomas Bryant ever fell to the second round in the draft. He's big, he's skilled, he knows the game.
Wizards making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Bryant hits them both. Pistons leading by 16. And there's the pass to Jackson. To the paint. Here's Diallo. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Washington's ball. Outside Bryant. Back to Dinwiddie. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First one falls for him. A different look here for Detroit. Jeremy Grant comes in for Josh Jackson. And it's Cunningham in for Joseph. And a change for the Wizards. Hachimura, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Inside, it's deflected. For 3, Caldwell Pope. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Out to the wing. Bay finds Stewart. And that one drops. And the Pistons lead by 18.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And it's Bryant at the elbow. Bay pulls it in. The Pistons have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And the dunk by Stewart.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. The 9-foot shot. Can't hit that one.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Now, here's Diallo. Dinwiddie covering. Driving in. Diallo kicks to Stewart. 6 to shoot. Bay passes to Cunningham. Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Diallo inside. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Hachimura. And the shot goes in.
Well, the physicality of Hachimura's drive is exceptional. Dribbles in looking almost unstoppable.
Pass to Grant. Now, here's Cunningham. Dinwiddie covering. Grant the pass to Cunningham. And it's sent back by Bryant. For 3, Caldwell Pope. That shot misses. And it's Detroit the other way. Looking ahead to their next game And playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
There's Dinwiddie. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Here's Cunningham following the bucket by the Wizards. Stewart kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Grant. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Just 5 on the clock. Hachimura the pass to Dinwiddie. Sinks the triple. Dinwiddie's got 7 now in this quarter.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's guarded closely. Rebounded by the Wizards. Dinwiddie's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Here's Bryant. Can't cash in from close range. Detroit leading by 17. Cunningham with it. Out left to the wing. Here's Diallo. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. You look at Jeremy Grant. What a contribution.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
Olynyk, he's checked in for Detroit. Hayes comes in for Diallo. The Wizards also changing it up. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Thomas Bryant. And Beal subbed in for Hachimura. Dinwiddie left side. Detroit with the rebound. Grant outside. Here's Olynyk. Rebound, Washington. Harrell's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here's Hayes. Passes it to Olynyk. Back to Hayes. He kicks it to Olynyk. Here's Beal. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Beal's got 34.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And the pass to Olynyk. Lets it go from deep. And the rejection by Gafford. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And the Pistons with possession here. The lead is 15. Pass to Cunningham. Hayes with it. Grant kicks to Hayes. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Washington.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Pistons leading by 17. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Olynyk. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Stewart trying to get open. And it's in there.
You know, I like the fact that Olynyk didn't shy away from mixing it up. Remarkable at scoring despite getting hit.
Washington has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Dinwiddie. Off target from outside. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Washington with the ball after the basket by Detroit. Dinwiddie passes to Harrell. And another miss by Washington.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now Hayes, following the 3-point attempt from Montrezl Harrell, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Cunningham, lays it up off the glass. Cunningham's got 19 points.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now, here's Cunningham. Shoots over Beal. Cunningham's shot is off. Wizards trail by 21. Dinwiddie. No good on the 3. And for the Pistons, their shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Now Hayes passes it to Cunningham. Here's Stewart. Dinwiddie covering. Shoots it up. Stewart misses. Washington shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Here's Gafford. And Grant sends it back. He feeds it to Olynyk. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Boy, the big man, Kelly Olynyk, doing a great job going right into the foul. He doesn't seem to fear anyone.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Ryan is checked in for Daniel Gafford. And so Olynyk nails both of them.
Olynyk has proven to be an effective role player. This is a guy who's proven he's willing to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Here's Dinwiddie. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons leading by 23. The pass to Cunningham. Over Beal. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Hayes. And that's now 21 points for Cade Cunningham. Dinwiddie outside. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And another miss by Washington.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pistons.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was
for Jeremy Grant.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Now here's Beal, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Driving the lane. Hayes, no good. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. There's Beal with the 3. Rebound by Olynyk. And Hayes kicks to Stewart. And here's Hayes. Here's Olynyk. Good on the short little jump shot.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.